Yes.
Hey, please, Your Lordships. Plus, the petitioner is a rolling mill and had a electrical connection of 2000 kVA load. Was prior to this COVID in July 2019, he applied for another connection for the purposes of expansion. But on account of COVID coming from March 2000, the production fell and he decided to surrender one of the connections. Now he surrendered one of the, made an application, the dates are relevant. On 18/11/21, he made an application for surrender of connection. So there is a provision that within 3 months, it has to be disconnected within 3 months. Now on 1/12/2022, after 3 months, they came and they say that the meter needs to be replaced because the meter is defective, although the date of replacement should have been 28/2/2022. Now, Millets, after this disconnection, a supplementary bill was raised on the ground that for last 2 years, the meter was not showing correct consumption. One of the phases were not showing correct consumption. And a supplementary bill of 3.5 crores was raised. I challenged the bill before this Honorable Court. Millets, this Honorable Court said that you go before the forum. The forum has passed an order against which I have comments. Since the remedy against the order of the forum is under 42(6), the ombudsman under the Bihar Electricity Regulatory Commission, which is not functional, and therefore this writ application has been preferred.
Not functional?
Regulatory Commission, the ombudsman of the Regulatory Commission under section 42(6) is not functional as of now. Now, my difficulty is, Millets, that this 3.5 crore which I am alleging to be an incorrect amount for the reasons as described in paragraph 15 of my writ application. They have shifted the entire liability to the running unit. This 3.5 crore which was surrendered, this account which was surrendered and bill was raised by way of a supplementary bill, this has been shifted to the new account, which is a running account, no outstanding, everything clear. And after addition of this amount, this regular bill has become irregular and they have issued a disconnection notice, which is also a part of the record notes. This was mentioned only for that reason that there is a disconnection notice and they will disconnect the electric supply without there being a proper adjudication with regard to as to whether the supplementary bill which has been raised of 3.5 crore is correct or not. Now, Millets, I will draw your Lordship's kind attention towards paragraph 15 of my writ application.
When the meter was corrected on 1st February 22, did you raise objection?
Yes, Your Lordships. As soon as they raised the bill, I filed this writ application.
They're asking you something else.
Lordships.
On 1st February 22, you admit that these people, they came and said that the meter is not correctly.
They replaced the meter. They said that the meter will be replaced.
But did they replace it?
Yes, they replaced it on 20. They replaced it, and the final disconnection is after
on 28
days.
So the demand which they are raising is for the period prior to 1st February 22?
Yes, this is from 2020, May 2020 to November 2022 for more than 18 months, which is not permissible for the reason that their supply code itself says, now Millets, they have a remote meter reading cell there. They don't go for meter reading. These all meters are fitted with the chip. They reflect the data and on basis of that data, analysis thereof, they raise the bill. This is available for only high tension meters. The consumer is a high tension consumer. Now all these bills which were raised on the basis of RMR reading, proper analysis of meter reading data or reflection of the meter reading instrument. Now Millets, the provision says that on each and every month, as per clause 9.12 of the supply code, Millets, which is issued under section 50 of that.
That we will examine on merits.
Yes.
At present, for the purpose of your...
They raised a bill without there being any show cause to us that this meter is not running properly. What you have to say, they did not issue me any notice. That why not?
It's required under the law.
Millets, there is a provision for testing of the meter. Millets, what the problem is, Millets, they are unilaterally presupposing that this meter is defective. There is a procedure prescribed that in order to declare a meter...
deposit this amount, at least because whatever it disputed amount is there. It has to be deposited subject to whatever will be the outcome of your case.
Millets, this amount is such that which cannot be deposited, but I have to sell my unit, the running unit. I have enclosed in the energy bills. My present energy bills are worth 40 lakh, 50 lakhs. This amount is of 3.5 crores. I can deposit 10% or 20% subject to result of this case. That's another issue, Millets. But then this requires an adjudication and this will require some time.
Yes, yes, it will require. How much? 20%?
My lord, installment, my lord,
Installment.
No, Mister, we are also of this view that for the period during which the COVID was there, where was the occasion to demand the bill?
no, it is from.
It is for the period during that only.
Yes.
My lord, he was
that is-
consuming regularly, my lord. Only third.
Have you said so that it was running?
My lord, we have inspected
They
and.
could not have. That would have been in violation of the government orders.
No, no,
They could not have been.
my lord.
They could not have been.
Not better.
So that's why 10% or 20%, whatever.
My lord.
How much?
List.
Millets, my security is lying with them. I don't know what.
That's another thing. You'll have to deposit.
Plus 10% I will deposit.
Within 1 month.
In Millets, 1 month. Yes.
Learned Council.
Millets will fix a date for
Should
execution.
notice. Anyone else is to be noticed or you are appearing?
My lord, I am.
Council, Learned Senior Council appears for the respondents.
South Bihar
Shall
power.
take instructions and file their counter
My
affidavit.
lord, I have filed
Yeah,
my
yes, fine,
counter
can.
affidavit.
It's not here.
My lord, it is, my lord, filed on 1st of March 2023, my lord.
Should notice council states, council appearing for the respondent states that they have filed counter affidavit. The registrar is directed to place the counter affidavit on record. Rejoinder, if any, may be filed within 3 weeks. Learned Counsel for the petitioner prays for interim protection and submits that the demand raised
My lord,
for
because-
the meter connection which has been already surrendered
Surrender.
is being truncated with the regular supply
Of another account.
of electricity in relation to another meter. Resultantly, the entire amount of bills for the second meter
my lord.
have also become irregular. It is stated that the demand is huge and not pragmatic.
It's not,
18 months,
I'm saying it is illegal, it is
It
not
is-
Well,
legal.
It is also stated
consumed energy, my
that
lord.
the demand itself is illegal and the order passed by the forum is not sustainable. Learned Counsel submits that the demand of 3 crores,
Plus,
71 lakh
71 lakhs
and odd, my lord.
has been raised for the period from 2020 till 2022.
March, let's May
Which
5,
include-
5/22 to 21 to 2020.
May
5th of May 2020 to 21st of February 22.
21st February 22, which includes the COVID period. Have considered the submissions, matter requires to be examined at length. However, for the present,
Well, and it is
The
May
respondents are
2020 to
restrained.
February 22.
from disconnecting the electric connection of the other meter,
The current running meter.
current running meter, subject to the petitioner depositing 10% of the
My lord,
15% कर दो
30%, my lord, because
will not be able to-
18 months, my lord,
My 80 lakh
तो
plus
करंट वाले भी तो पूरा जमा कराने
So 70
वो
lakh-
irregular हो गया ना
they can
15% of the amount
20%,
of
my lord.
the demand
70 lakh
relating
is my
to the
security.
meter which already stands disconnected.
You know,
Plus will consider only that 70.
It
because
is
my
made
70 lakh is my
made
security
clear
deposit.
that
security
if there,
adjustment के बाद है.
नहीं है.
it is made clear that if there is any irregularity in making payments relating to the current electricity connection, the respondent shall be free to take action separately.
Millets will only indicate that this amount against which I am making payment.
The amount
They
shall
should
be
keep it in abeyance and they will not.
The amount shall be
levy
deposited.
delayed payment surcharge on that.
No, no, that
The
is, my lord, as
amount
per-
shall be
as per
deposited.
supply code, my lord.
Within period of 1 month, and the same shall be subject to the final decision of this case.
My lord.